Welcome to Too Much Effing Perspective. I'm Alan Keller.
And I'm Alex Hoffman. We are just over the halfway point of 11 consecutive days of Spinal Tap Moment stories. And so far, we've heard from outlaw guitarist Jesse Dayton, Tony-nominated lyricist Michael Corey, author David Korn, session player Jay Wilms, J.C. Wendell from Dave's World. And today, we're going to crank it up to 11 with actor Larry Joe Campbell from the hit sitcom According to Jim. And speaking of Jim, Alan, didn't you do a project called Welcome to the Jungle Gym with Larry Joe?
That is absolutely true. Larry Joe is a friend of mine. He's a tremendous guy, super funny. And we did a short pilot together on Vimeo called Welcome to the Jungle Gym, if you want to look it up. But Larry Joe's not going to talk about that today, unfortunately. Larry Joe's going to talk about the time he was riding high on TV stardom when someone wanted his autograph. Well, not his autograph.
I was invited to Detroit and the All-Star game. I believe it was in 2004. It was a big deal. And I've made it in Hollywood. But while I was there, I took my good friend John Beck and we go to Pizza Popolis in Detroit. And we're sitting there and we're enjoying some deep dish Chicago-style pizza. And that's what they're famous for there in Detroit. And someone comes up and goes, Andy, my character from According to Jim, for those who don't know. Hey, man, I was just wondering, maybe you could sign. We could take some photos. You know, it's probably a flip phone still then. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Just let me finish eating if that's cool. Yeah. No. Me and the boys, it's like a group of guys that was with them. We'll be outside. And kind of just like that little ego massage. That feels good. They recognize the show's doing well. And we get done and we get out of there and walk down and we're out in Greektown. The guy's like, here he is, guys, here he is. And as I'm signing stuff, his friends are like, wait, who is this guy? And they're gathered around like, and he goes, it's Andy. And they're like, wait, who? And the guy goes, and I'm about to sign his stuff. And he goes, Andy Richter. And I said, no, man, I'm Larry Joe Campbell. I play Andy on According to Jim. I didn't get the According to Jim out, and he took the paper and pen from me, and they all walked away. And all the friends were like, man, why'd you waste our time with that? So that was one of those. Maybe I was too big for my britches, and that was a way to humble me a bit.
Speaking of mistaken identity, I have my own story about that. There was a period of time when I shaved my head and I looked exactly like tennis star Andre Agassi. And so people would actually come up to me on the street and ask for my autograph. And I complied because I hate to upset my fans or his fans, actually.
How much did you collect that day?
I'm not going to say, but I'm still selling them on eBay.
The IRS is listening. In any case, thanks for joining us on this special episode of the TMEP show. We hope you enjoyed our 6th of 11 consecutive days of Spinal Tap Moments.
Join us tomorrow when another friend of mine, Whose Line Is It Anyway star Gary Anthony Williams, tells us that the lows in showbiz are often just as good as the highs on Too Much Effing Perspective.
Too Much Effing Perspective is a Milwaukee Talkies original. Evergreen Podcast Network.